the Supreme Court has referred to a 5-judge constitution bench the petition filed by the Delhi government challenging the recent ordinance promulgated by the centre to take away services from the control of the government of National Capital Territory of Delhi. Right, let's go across to Harish for more on this. Harish, what more details are we picking up on this?
Yes, in fact, it's a setback for the Kejriwal government as the Kejriwal government has sought an immediate stay on the ordinance, citing two orders of the Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena's. Number one, his appointment of the DRC chairman without consulting the Chief Minister and Cabinet and Council of Ministers. And number two, sacking of around 400 experts who had been hired by Kejriwal government, saying that their appointment was not transparent. But the Supreme Court refused to stay, and worse for Kejriwal, the Supreme Court has referred the entire matter, the petition challenging the ordinance filed by the Kejriwal government to a constitution bench, which means that it is going to be a long-drawn process. The Supreme Court judgment will not come anytime soon, because the Chief Justice said that first they will have to hear priority will be given to a batch of petitions which had challenged the constitutional validity of the abrogation of Article 370. But that will go on for at least a month, and only after that the Supreme Court said that it will be hearing the ordinance matter. So no relief for Kejriwal government, as the ordinance will continue to remain in force for at least 1 or 2 months. Remember, the Kejriwal government had called the ordinance which was brought in by the centre close on the heels of the Supreme Court judgment of May 11th, just to circumvent and nullify it, because the Supreme Court had in fact given the power over services, that is transfer and posting of bureaucrats to the Delhi government, except in areas of land, public order and police. But the ordinance circumvented that, nullified that particular Supreme Court judgment, and gave it, wrested back the power to the centre. And now centre has the control over the Babus. So Kejriwal government had called the ordinance unconstitutional and an affront on federal and democratic principles, and said that even the Constitution Bench judgment had said that the elected government should have the power over transfer and posting of bureaucrats. Otherwise, it will affect the functioning control, autonomy of an elected government. But today, it's a setback for Kejriwal government, as the Supreme Court has not only refused to stay the ordinance, but also referred it to a 5-judge constitution bench, saying that the ordinance was brought in to circumvent, against, to nullify a judgment of the Supreme Court of a 5-judge constitution bench. So also this matter also should go before a 5-judge constitution bench. So as I said earlier, it's a setback for Kejriwal, as the Supreme Court not only refused to stay the ordinance, but also referred to the matter to a constitution bench, which means it will be a long-drawn process, and the judgment will not come out anytime soon.